Aloha, gang. Welcome to AZW's In the Zone. I'm your host, Kaimana. This is a kind of like a roundtable discussion where we talk about anything and everything professional wrestling. So I'm here with a couple of special guests, I like to say, which would be Mark Anarchy.
Hi, folks.
Go Wildcats! You are mental, bro. And then here we go, referee Bill Olsen.
How's it going?
How's it going? That's all?
Yeah, that's it.
You did a better job than Richard Hamasaki.
Well,
and then,
you.
of course, the boss, the owner of AZW, DDB.
Thanks for having me, Kaimana. It's an honor to be here on In the Zone, hosted by Kaimana.
Who are you trying to be, bro? Anyways, let's go switch. Let's just talk about topics, which I have right here. Never mind the rip. I was kind of hungry. When I get nervous, I get hungry. So one of the topics we like to talk about is this is a question for everybody. What's the dumbest question you have ever been asked in regards to pro wrestling?
Not this question, right?
This is a pretty dumb. This is a pretty dumb question. It was me. Sorry. It is a dumb question. All right, let's start off with you, DDB.
Wow. I've had quite a few dumb questions. The first being if that was really my name, Daryl Bonilla.
Really, they actually?
Yeah, people actually asked me if that was my really name. And then, of course, you know my tagline is, I am the man that on a scale of 1 to 10 hangs 11. And people want to ask me if that's true. And I'll be like, really, you want me to prove it? So I proved it. The question wasn't so dumb after that.
After they did jump ropes and stuff like that, all right, like the hop, skip, and jump and stuff.
But I have quite a few, and then it always refers to the whole fake thing. Because I remember before people used to always like talk about wrestling, and then when they found out I was in wrestling, that was the first question. So it was fake, yeah, but that was real. That part was real, but the other part was fake, but that part was real. So I get that a lot. You know what I mean?
I hear you. Like I hate that like, you know. Is it fake? I'm like, is a bitch slap to your head fake?
Well, fake is such
a
negative
mohawk
connotation.
Fake? No, it's real.
Fake is such a negative connotation. People get hurt. People injure themselves in wrestling. To me, that's not fake. But, you know, is it scripted? Well, make up your own mind on that.
Damn, you are serious, bro. And this is like, are we on Maury Povich or Oprah?
What is it with
wow.
What is it with the refs that they're so serious?
They're so serious. Like even Hamasaki was like, I got a question for you, Kaimana. I'm like, oh, dude, whoa, take a chill pill, bro. What about you, Mark? What's the dumbest thing you've been asked?
In general?
In general,
oh, that's the answer. In general.
Oh, that was the dumbest
thing. Oh, you mean to me?
Yeah.
Okay, I got one. Oh, how come there was no Bill Olsen post on the show?
Jesus, here we go. And who was it? Who wrote that? Who wrote that? Bill.
No, I forget who wrote that one, you know? Some Howley boy from Utah. I forget who.
Man.
Oh, something like what DDB says, like, oh, Mark, I know the thing fake, but that time you got hit with that show. Oh, that was real, yeah? But the thing fake anyway.
When I see that rage.
Oh, he probably was the guy. Okay, who was the dumbest person that ever asked that question? Besides myself.
I don't know.
Come on, you guys can shoot for the hips. Just be honest.
You got your buddies that aren't wrestling fans. They're always the ones that ask the dumb questions.
Yeah, I mean, I even get quite, like, even with some other wrestlers in AZW, sometimes you get, like, I would send a text out, and I'll be like, hey, guys, just letting you know, the next show is May 19th at the Philcom. And I'll get a text right back saying, just double checking, is it at the Philcom on May 19th?
I'm sorry, that was me. That was me. I had lack of sleep and I was partying the night before my bad.
So it goes across the board. I mean, for the most part, the AZW fans, they're pretty good, but it's the people that don't come to the shows and they're just watching it on TV, they're usually the ones that have the questions. So I always tell them, just come to the show, see for yourself, and then, you know, you can find out. Or you can train.
Yeah, exactly.
Find out.
AZW's best live anyhow.
Oh, absolutely.
Of course. All right, next question. Let's move it on. Who are some of the toughest guys in AZW that you think, or in professional wrestling, for you, in general?
Me first? I'm the toughest. But if you're asking in general,
Yeah, in general.
well, I'm sort of good friends with Backwoods Billy. And he told me that Ativalu is the toughest guy in ECW because one time Backwoods Billy was in the ring and freaking Ativalu just bitch slapped him and knocked the crap out of him.
That was the funniest thing I ever did see.
And we haven't seen him since.
That was classic.
It was another tag match.
Backwoods again.
Another tag match. It was Ativalu and Dementia in the ring. Backwoods Billy's outside the ring. Minding his own business. Here comes Ativalu. Wham!
He hit him right in the,
Right in the nose. He
right?
started tearing through the mask.
I remember that. I remember that. And you think he's the toughest, one of the toughest guys? in
From
the
what I was told
Oh, okay.
in ACW.
Yeah.
What about your referee? All caps,
Well-
ref.
Well, when you say toughest, I mean, do you mean like who do you not want to meet pissed off at you in a back alley, or do you mean who's toughest in the ring? I mean, what are you looking for with tough?
Bro, whatever you want. You're too serious, bro.
In general.
All right. Whatever you want to pick.
One of the toughest guys, I think, one guy I definitely would not want to piss off is Tui Tuateli. He, did I just butcher that name?
Okay, why?
Oh, you better hope you're not watching.
Well, I can agree with that, because one thing you have to do, make sure you don't fart in front of Tui, because he'll in his sleep, he'll wake up and, Okasole, slap you right in the damn head, because it's like he stole his green bananas or
Yeah, it's
something.
like
I don't know.
sleepwalk. He sleepwalked from one end of the room to the other end, picked up a kick pad,
Yeah.
hit the guy who farted, went back and went right back to sleep like nothing happened.
Yeah.
And he
Licking
dreamt
his
of,
lips.
dreamt of green bananas.
But wasn't there, well, didn't he almost murder,
Crazy
what's-
Chris Jones.
Yeah,
he
Crazy
chased
Chris
him
Jones,
around
yeah.
the ring. And Crazy Chris Jones, I don't know if you guys know, he wears a mask, and usually it's a smiley face. But for this one night only, it wasn't smiley. It was like petrified.
You could actually see the fear in it on his mask, which is crazy because he has a damn mask.
And for the first time, Tua spoke proper English.
Yeah.
That's how mad he was.
He
I don't
doesn't
remember
speak
what he
English
said, though.
whatsoever. You don't remember? Was he?
Were
was he
you
ref in that
there?
match?
I was there at the show that night. I was not refereeing that match.
That was
Oh.
crazy. But yeah, he got pretty scary. No?
That was pretty funny though. What about you, Dave? Who's the toughest besides myself?
Besides you,
just playing, just playing.
you got to be tough to have that haircut.
Of course. Everybody likes my Kaika helmet, man. Look at that. Look how sexy it is,
The
bro.
Kakiri bearer and the tank. For me, I get a couple. I think because there's toughest, like like how Ref Bill so seriously talked about, where it's like, who do you want to not get into a fight with? There's some tough guys. Chris Kavanaugh is a legit tough guy.
Yeah.
The guy's a legit martial artist. Even I think Kaimana is a tough guy. Sabaki, anybody
Oh,
who has
yeah,
all
yeah.
caps is a pretty tough guy too.
Exactly.
And the guy ate ice cream for 39 days straight. I mean, you got to be tough to do that. And then
Isn't
actually-
he lactose intolerant too?
Nothing but 39 days.
Which is crazy.
And then yeah, so that's some legit tough guys. Even like Mr. Athletic is a tough guy. I mean, that guy's got Olympic caliber. He reminds me of Bam Bam. You remember Bam Bam from the Flintstones? Where,
I thought you meant Bam Bam Bigelow. I'm sorry.
no,
I was like, you gotta be
Shave his
favorite.
head
Yeah,
and tattoo, and
Yeah.
maybe it could be the
Because
next
Bam Bam
incarnation
was
of
like
Bam Bam.
real nice and friendly, and he didn't even know his own strength. Like Mr. Athletic is the type of guy that he would grab you by your neck and just crank it, and then ask you, did I do it the right way? It's like, did you see me tapping? Yeah, you did it the right way. Yeah, so he's a pretty tough guy, and I like to think that I'm a pretty tough guy too. And there's tough guys in the ring too that can take a beating, like Ijun Nkaku. That guy can take a beating. Never complains about it. Yeah, you kryptonite crunched him from the top rope.
Yeah, I did like a
smashed.
Canadian destroyer kryptonite crunch kind of thing. And I asked him, "Are you okay?" And he's just like, "Burger King. I want Burger King." I'm like, "What, dude? What? You want to supersize it, bro? I don't know." I think one of the toughest is anybody that wrestles KCJ.
Why is that, Kaimana?
Why wrestling KCJ?
Deodorant. One thing, deodorant, all right? I don't know if you guys noticed, but KCJ doesn't use deodorant. I don't know if he's a hippie or whatever, but that guy smells. So anybody that wrestles him, please, like use like body mint or give him a body mint for something, you know what I'm saying? All right, so
But
I'm
he
sorry.
did it with
I'm
a
sorry,
smile
all
on his
capitals,
face.
I'm sorry, all capitals ref. Who do you think, what else? Don't you think that anybody that wrestles KCJ is pretty tough?
No,
Next!
no,
All right, we're gonna cut his line. We're just gonna cut his line. All right. Mark, what about you, bro?
Who's the toughest guy?
Well, let's step out of ACW. Somebody else. Like,
Brian Pillman. I want him to get in people's face like, yeah, hit me in the face, punk. And no one does nothing. It's like I did back at some show. Some brother tried to take him in the parking lot. Oh, why the parking lot? We're in the ring. Regardless if it's in the ring or outside.
you think Sid is a tough guy, Sid Vicious?
Nah, Brian Pillman stabbed him with the scissors.
I thought Sid
No.
stabbed Arn Anderson.
Yeah, Sid's
Oh, but
Brian.
But then
Pillman
again,
stepped
anybody
up.
can stab anybody. You don't have to be
Yeah,
tough.
they don't have to be tough. I mean, some people might, try and get stabbed in the neck
With a pencil.
Exactly.
and walk away from it.
With a pencil.
Or maybe in the back.
Yeah.
Don Lee reference.
Yeah. But yeah,
You
I
guys
mean,
don't know what the hell we're talking
I
about.
was
But
even
anyway, we're
born
just
when
having
Don
fun.
came out.
yeah, that's okay. But great questions, by the way, so far.
You always hear about Harley Race being the toughest guy ever.
Yeah.
You know,
I
Harley?
think, cause there-
Davidson?
Harley Race.
Who's Harley Race? I'm just messing. I'm messing around.
but I think I think in wrestling, like there's a lot of guys who come off tough on TV, especially in the old Pro League wrestling days and even in the NWA Hawaii days that
Yeah.
came off a little tough on TV, not so tough in real life.
Oh, you mean like Jeff Nunes?
Yeah, what's
Does
his
it-
wrestling name?
Doesn't he work here? I just passed. Anyways,
By
I came.
popular demand.
I passed by his locker. It says Bone Crusher. I'm like, Bone Crusher? Does he actually crush bones?
Don Lee. I mean, the guy's made out of glass. What do you expect?
Is that his job
crush
reference?
Don Lee?
Okay, I'm gonna apply for Olelo. Jen, thank you. I'm gonna apply for Olelo, and I'm gonna say like, what's okay? What am I good at? Crushing bones. That's the only thing I need to do. Crush bones. And by the way, I'm gonna put on makeup, look like the Cookie Crisp guy. Who cares?
Well, who
bro?
do you think? Who do you think?
Wow.
Let me pull a Richard Hamasaki and let me ask you a question.
Oh,
Kaimana.
seriously, please.
Okay. Who do you think is the toughest wrestler in AZW?
Toughest wrestler in AZW. I would have to say Kali Allah. Oh, I'm sorry, I just murdered it. I would have to say Kali Allah. To anybody to be married to somebody like that has to be tough. And on that note, next question. Who are some of the funniest guys in AZW? You? Nah, I don't think I'm funny. You know who's funny is Felipe, man. That guy cracks me up all the time. Just like the first In the Zone. I wasn't there. But Kaniala came with like a wife beater, and Felipe is just like, thanks for dressing up for the occasion. He did a whole song and dance, and I wish I was there. Man, that was classic. Well, Felipe, I'd have to say you, DDB.
I try. I mean, I'm not Felipe level, but I try. I mean, if I was Felipe level, I'll be hosting the show instead of you, right? But I got demoted, man.
Wow.
Jeez.
I must be getting a raise or something. Maybe that championship
You know,
belt
I gotta
is
say,
on
like,
my way.
you know, one thing AZW's got, we got a lot of funny people. Like,
True.
some is intentional, some not so intentional. Like, Rock was pretty funny. Yeah, when he does his hiccups. You know what I mean? You saw how excited he got in the zone when
I kind of, yeah. It's
he
just
said
like,
purple,
yeah.
pick me, I would have known.
I would have
said Sabaki.
I would have said Sabaki. And Sabaki's the best. And Sabaki this. And Sabaki that. Go Wildcats! I mean, I don't know if that's his gimmick or anything.
I mean, he needs to switch it up to Glee from Wildcats now, from High School Musical now to Glee. Get something more current.
I think he likes all of it, dude.
Yeah.
I think he likes Suncoast Davy too. So
They're still around?
Suncoast Davy.
Who's that?
He wrestled Harley Race, right?
Harley Davidson. Not Davy Boy Smith. I'm sorry.
Rest in peace, by the
Yeah.
way.
What about you, Mark? Who do you think is one of the funniest guys in AZW?
Well, there's Laugh With and Laugh At. Laugh With, I don't even care. Laugh At,
Laugh at.
you know this guy. Hey, Mark, bro. When me, you, and DDB gonna be the Bermuda Triangle. Watch, we're gonna be the, no, not Bermuda Triangle, it's Vicious Circle.
Yeah.
When me, you, DDB, the Vicious Circle. Be Vicious Circle, eh? I don't know. So I talked to Daryl. Daryl, we're gonna be a Vicious Circle. No. He said, yeah, I know, but he told me. He said.
I told him a lot of things. Like, I told him and Jeff Cobb was going to be the new Steiner brothers.
That's
apparently.
why. I was actually there when that actually happened. And, you know, I was talking to him. He was standing up. And I was like, hey, so anyways, what makes you think that you can actually be a Steiner brother when you're only like 2 feet tall, bro?
No, he's the bigger Steiner brother.
Oh, he's the bigger one?
Yeah, that's what he says.
What?
Yeah.
And Jeff would
And
be
the smarter one. He said he would be the smarter Steiner.
Jeff would be or
No, Rage said that he would be the smart Steiner brother.
But don't you have to be smart to be the smart Steiner brother? Actually, you don't even have to be smart. Like anybody smarter than the Steiner brothers. Sorry, Michigan. And okay, since we're gonna continue this with random questions, yellow.
Ativalu.
Again, dude. I know you're joking.
Pony?
Like what, for real? Yellow.
Casey J.
Casey just sucks. Oh my God. He sucks, dude. Anybody that has a happy face and, you know, gives out candy just for cheap
Oh, he
pops.
stopped doing that
And then
now.
after, well, yeah, now he takes it back. Like, give me that. I need to pay for my child support. Give me that. Give me that.
Well, he's not paying for deodorant.
Obviously, you gotta pay for something. You know what I'm saying?
But we had a lot of those kind of guys with no deodorant. I mean, I remember I had to train a guy, and then he was like, you got any note for me? I got one note, use deodorant. And then had another guy who was a ref, not you, Bill Olsen, because he didn't use all caps. But I had Bobby Abrams, who was a ref one time.
Okay.
And he was a ref. In fact, I was wrestling Mark Anarchy. And Mark Anarchy had me in the sharpshooter. And so I'm reaching for the ropes, and he comes right up to me, and he's all like, "What do you say, DDB? Do you give up? Do you give up?" And his breath was so rank that I forgot about the hold. And I remember I turned my head into the mat, and I just had to blindly try to reach the ropes. And I just told him, "Dude, brush your teeth." And then at the next show, I went to his station where he was getting ready and stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
Big bottle of mouthwash.
Well, at least somebody listened.
Somebody listened.
Yeah, like some people have like breaths that rank, as you say, and one of them is Kaliala. I'm sorry, I'm murdering his name, Kaniala. You're my blood brother, but dude, please, breath mint, body mint, gum. I mean, I don't know, bro. I know you'll be watching this at the gym. Soup. Make sure you get some body mints, hairspray. I don't know, something that make your mouth tingle a little bit. Besides the lip ring, nose ring, tongue ring, whatever you're doing. And on that note, let's see. Let's just end it with purple.
No idea.
I would have said Sabaki.
See, I know you would have said Sabaki, yeah.
You would have said, "You wrestled him enough," you know what I mean?
10,000 times.
So, special guest host, DDB, you got any questions that we should touch up on? Besides, what are your feelings with DDB?
Why don't you ask me what I think about DDB as the
Okay,
owner?
what do you think about DDB as the
I
owner?
think he sucks.
At least somebody's honest about it. It's like,
I mean,
oh,
what's somebody gonna say like, "Oh, DDB sucks"? He's not gonna be on AZW anymore.
Exactly.
Where's he gonna wrestle? He can't wrestle with Bone Crusher. He can't go back into 1998.
Or he can't wrestle with that other.
But I don't mind. You know me. You guys know me. I mean, I'm all straight up. I would rather prefer somebody come to my face and say, "DDB, you suck." I'm like, "Oh, that's cool," rather than like, you know, kiss my ass and then behind my back.
What do you think about DDB? Oh, he's good. What do you think about DDB? Oh, he's great.
DDB left
Chef,
him.
he's awesome. Like I asked the question, it was good, great, awesome. What I'm gonna say, terrific.
I mean, they ain't lying.
But then again, you are the only place that we can wrestle, so maybe they were kissing ass.
Yeah, maybe.
I don't know.
Whatever it is. Hey,
What do you think about DDB?
We're all wrestling here. Like you said, we're wrestling. We're gonna start off HEW again.
Let's continue the questions that we did.
Let's start a
Do
new
we have any-
promotion. We know how
let's-
that worked
you know,
out.
let's forget this. All right, let's continue what we talked about. Let's touch bases on, does anybody else have a Mark Anarchy story? Mark Anarchy?
I got lots of them, but I don't know.
Next! All right, referee, all caps, Bill Olsen. What's your best Mark Anarchy story?
Oh, I know our certain body odor friend that y'all been
Crazy Chris
kinda-
Jones.
Crazy Chris
yeah,
Jones.
okay. All right, what
Said
about
first match he had with Mark, his little European uppercuts there were hurting like hell. He was sore for about a week afterwards.
what does
and
everybody
then-
think? Wrestling's fake?
He's my opponent. What else am I supposed to
He
do?
hit me with an uppercut. It hurt. And
Why are you still smiling then, bro? All right, continue, I'm sorry.
You just threw me off.
All right, DDB, what's your...
Yes. Go on.
Next, shut up already. Next, DDB, what's your Mark Anarchy story?
oh, Mark Anarchy. My favorite Mark Anarchy story goes way back to when the first tag team feud with DDB and the Rage versus Mark and Rocco. I just remember,
You teamed with
like me and
Rocco?
Rage, we got along like this. We were like brothers. Mark and Rocco, not so much. I mean, those guys was like oil and water. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah,
I mean they clashed. You know what I mean? And so like that was always fun for me to kind of watch and mediate, and sometimes I have to kind of get between the two of them too sometimes, because they were gonna go at it.
But they're tag team partners. Like, what?
That happens all the time, though, tag teams.
Why
sometimes.
were you like beefing with a little Glee kid?
Because we're a society's wildcats.
Society's Wildcats? Well, this is one of my favorite Mark Anarchy moments, is when we actually went to a nightclub in Waikiki.
A bar again?
Mark's, yeah.
wow, here we
A
go.
bar, of course. So anyway, Mark's on the dance floor. He's fist pumping his ass off. And the next thing you know, security grabs him by the shoulder and be like, "Bro, you need to go." And Mark's like, "Why?" "I'm just fist pumping." The guy's like, "No, you're about to punch the girl." And Mark's like, "No, I'm not. I'm fist pumping. Don't you watch Jersey Shore? Woo, woo, woo. You know it." And then, Mark gets kicked out. A month passes by. We go back to the same, like, Mark is doing this. What? Somebody stops him, like, taps him on the shoulder, like, "Sorry, dude, you can't sleep at the bar." Mark's like, "I didn't sleep. Like, what do I do?" And he's asking Bolt, like, what do I do? And Bolt's like, "You need to get the hell out, bro. Security's kicking you out. You need to get out." 30 minutes later, he pukes by the kiosk. That was some fun times, man. In fact, we're probably going to go out real soon. So if you see Mark Anarchy, just make sure you don't fist pump next to him or anything.
Or sleep.
Yeah, or sleep, exactly. Or fist pump and sleep at the same time. Any, what else can we talk about? Green?
Lantern.
Yeah, there we go.
I was gonna say Hulk.
Hulk.
The Incredible Hulk.
Hulk Hogan? No?
Tell us your Hulk Hogan
Oh,
story.
my
Tell us
Hulk
that
Hogan
all.
story.
Tell the
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan
okay.
story.
I don't know if everybody noticed, but I've been wrestling a long time. I've been wrestling so long that my social security number is 0. Anyways.
That's Don Lee's.
No,
This is one.
Donnie is actually younger
There was a
than
hell
me.
security code.
Donnie is actually, so anyways, Hulk Hogan's my #1 fan. And look at the big superstar. You know, he likes to become, but hello, dude, you can't be a Kaimana. You can't be an icon. Wait, is he an icon?
He was an icon,
I
right?
thought Sting was the icon.
Yeah, and then Shawn Michaels was the icon that can still go.
Ready, Piper.
He can't go no more, right? Isn't he retired?
Yeah, he retired.
That's like Ric Flair and Hulk Hogan.
Wait, Ric Flair's retired?
Yeah, but he's still wrestling. There's no retiring in wrestling.
Well, I guess you gotta retire if you have a body like that. Like a belly sticking out like some people in ECW. You know who you are. I'm not
sorry,
gonna
man.
name any names.
You might butcher it.
Yeah, exactly. I probably will butcher it. Let's see. Let's pass the hosting gig to you, Mr. Mark Anarchy. I'm the best thing in wrestling. Yeah, broski.
Kaimana, you ruined
Everything.
Okay. What do you want to see new in ACW that you never did see before?
The newest thing I do want to see in AZW is this guy. He's a Chinese wrestler, and then he power lifts, and he has like a weird like goatee looking thing.
Kind of like mine's.
Actually, his one is a lot better than yours. Yours looks like pubes, dude. I don't know, bro. I almost said something that I shouldn't say. Anyways, but I wouldn't mind seeing him. What are the new things I would probably want to see in AZW? Maybe like a new belt. Because we have like the world heavyweight belt, we have the tag team belt. We need something that the jobbers, no offense, Mark. We need something that the jobbers should fight for.
Kind of like
That's
a
all.
TV title.
Yeah, I guess so. I don't know what we're going to call it. Maybe a DDB title?
Yeah. I hope I can win it.
I hope so too. I
I'm
mean,
gonna suck, right?
I don't know if
I got
I
a title and I don't even get to hold it.
If I was Booker, if my name was Ryan, you probably wouldn't win it anyways. I'd call you Kainalu, just for shits and giggles.
I can be the Puerto Rican power horse.
Yeah, baby. We're having too much. Oh, wait, let's pass the hosting gig to you now. Referee, all caps. The host.
All right. Who, out of the current single stars we have right now in AZW, who do you think two would pair up to be a good tag team to challenge for the tag team titles?
Melina, Ashia Fox. Ashia Fox.
Who is Sheila Fox?
PPT?
Yeah, to match up against PDT to take the belts off of them.
Nobody's taking the belts off of us, dude.
No.
He did anything and everything. He put two random jabronis together. They couldn't even take us. Look, Ravenous Randy, who has a better mohawk than me. Damn you.
Almost. We got close, but
Yeah.
that Kenjiro.
Yeah,
I would
that
see Bobby
Kenjiro.
Bolt and his cousin Rock Hard go at it again. That's my favorite tag team.
What about Takadoki?
Takadoki?
Yeah, the Takadokis.
Well,
Didn't we have a panda-looking one?
no, we had one. I mean, but yeah, he just couldn't hack it. Maybe he needed his body to heal like Richard Hamasaki,
Ah, I hear
and
you.
that's why they stopped because they needed their body to heal.
Maybe he's training Kung Fu Panda-like style.
Yeah.
There's too much stairs. I have no idea.
Yeah. I think that's, we'll see. We can match up some people. We'll see.
Raging Jeff Cobb.
Yeah,
In
the Steiner
ECW
brothers.
Steiner
tag
Brothers.
match.
Steiner
And then
Brothers,
maybe,
09.
Maybe the kind, DDB and Mark Anarchy can
Yeah.
be the Vicious Circle.
The original.
The original Vicious Circle can come back. You never know.
Rage would say.
Vicious?
Or we can have KCJ and Old Spice.
That would have been a great tag team. But actually, with KCJ, all I have to do is smell him. I'd probably pass out. It was like 1, 2, 3, and your new champion, KCJ and body odor.
Yeah, but I don't think he's ever beat you, so.
I don't think he even beats. Well, he beat something, just not me. DDB, let's pass the hosting to you, since I'm clearly not good at this.
No, you're doing a great job. You're doing a great job. Like a question. Let me see. If like everybody asks about like some of the things about AZW that they like and stuff like that. If you could be in charge for a day, what would be the first thing you would do? Ooh, I got deep with that one.
Oh, like I have like
Serious, like a referee.
smokes and lights. No. I'll make a tournament again for the #1 contender for the belts.
Yeah, the tournaments is fun. I
And
gotta say,
everybody
yeah.
inside, not just like tag teams versus whatever. Everybody. So it can be you and Ativalu.
Versus the world?
Yeah.
Me and Ati?
No, like against each other.
Where?
So you won't be defending your titles.
Yeah.
What about you?
Could be in charge for a day.
I like the idea of the secondary belt and create a tournament to initiate that into it.
If I had AZW for, I guess, for one day, first thing I'd do is hire DDB. Because I wouldn't even know what the hell I'm doing. I would just be pushing, all right, it's going to be a match with Kaimana versus Mr. Athletic. Athletic, you're jobbing. Blah! Heavyweight champion, here I come. Kaimana, you're also going to go to Pittsburgh. You're going to go to Japan. You're going to go to Canada. Yeah!
You've already been all those places.
Did I?
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I had too much chair shots. And maybe some shtick shots.
No, there's other promoters that did real good. I mean, wasn't there another promotion that was going to take AZW out of business?
Was there?
Yeah, was there a promotion? Remember
Which
that?
are you talking about, the female or are you talking about the big female?
The big female.
Oh, the one that rhymes with polos?
Yeah, wasn't out to take us out of business. But you know what? AZW still here. The only show in town.
Yep. What is that guy doing?
Yeah, don't make fun of Bobby Bolt and Mark Anarchy's trainer.
Oh, that's what it was? Let me tell you something about that guy. He just pissed me off every time. But whatever. But that's what happens.
But
you know,
you know-
if you get trained by a little fat Mexican kid, of course you're going to not be good.
It is what it is, man. But you know what? We're still doing our thing. Action Zone Wrestling.
Yeah, this is the only place in town, so...
We
looks
got
like-
2 shows.
Yeah, exactly.
Tuesdays and Fridays. But
What you gonna do about it? What you gonna do about it? On that note, I'm gonna end this. Mark Anarchy, all caps, and then DDB. This is Action Zone Wrestling in the Zone. See you next week. Booyah. Right, that was good.